Good morning, I'm Daniel Van Gundy, Safety Manager for Loven Contracting. This week's Toolbox talk is on housekeeping. It might seem like housekeeping is just about keeping things clean, but it's a critical part to preventing accidents and ensuring everyone's safety. So why is housekeeping important? First of all, if done right, housekeeping prevents slips, trips, and falls. How many times have you seen cords, debris, or round objects such as rebar or pipe, or tools just laying on the ground? If someone doesn't notice them in time, it can easily cause an accident. Keeping our work areas clean can go a long way in preventing injuries. Material should be neatly stacked and out of walking areas. Leftover pieces of round materials should be disposed of quickly or held in something like a bucket until proper disposal. Good housekeeping also reduces fire hazards. When waste, especially flammable materials, are allowed to pile up, it can create a real fire risk. Housekeeping also increases productivity. When the job site is clean and organized, everyone can find what they need and complete their work without wasting time. Simply respect your own workspace and the areas your coworkers also work in. A clean work environment also promotes a positive atmosphere. No one likes working in a messy work environment or having to clean up after someone else. Keep your coworkers accountable. Let them know if they need to take a second to clean up their space. We want you to feel prideful towards your work. In hospitals or within active healthcare facilities, it's crucial that you stay vigilant of your surroundings. When traveling through commonly occupied spaces, be aware of dirt and debris. If traveling through an area with staff or patients, use buggies to transport waste, materials, and tools. Materials within active facilities must be properly stored and flagged as required per the ICRA plan. Ideally, all materials will be located within the containment on the job site. Here are some specific hazards related to housekeeping. Cluttered walkways. They are dangerous. They are a fire hazard and they are unenjoyable. Always make sure aisles, exits, and access routes are free of obstructions. Make sure materials are stacked properly. Loose or poorly stacked materials can fall or shift, potentially injuring you or your coworkers. Oil, water, or any chemicals left unaddressed can lead to slips and falls. Make sure these are cleaned up immediately. Oily rags are a major fire hazard. For example, a frayed extension cord near a pile of oil-based, stained, soaked rags could create a fire in seconds. Oil-soaked rags should be stored in a self-sealable metal container and disposed of after every shift. Make sure these containers are properly labeled and they should have a tight-fitting lid to keep air out and prevent combustion. Store in a well-ventilated area away from heat sources or electrical equipment. Check your equipment for wear and tear, and if it's found inadequate, throw it away. Do not leave it for someone else to throw away. Clean up as you go. Don't wait until the end of the shift to clean up. Store tools, materials, and other equipment properly. Clean up spills immediately, especially if they involve hazardous materials. Use the appropriate waste bins and make sure trash is regularly emptied. Keep walkways, exits, and paths clear at all times. Finally, let's remember that housekeeping is everyone's responsibility. All workers are responsible for their own housekeeping. Each of us plays an important role in keeping the job site clean and safe. Your mama don't work here, but I do, and I don't want to see your mess. Take pride in your work and keep it tidy. That concludes this week's Toolbox Talk. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to Loven Contracting. Have a great day and stay safe by clipping your hard hat straps. There's no reason to be wearing your new Type 2 hard hat if you're not going to hold yourself and your crew accountable. You look silly to everyone driving around by the site with two black straps dangling around by your chin.